Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great was one of the most extraordinary leaders the world has ever known. By the age of 30, he had conquered more land than any king before him, creating an empire that stretched across 3 continents. His name would echo through history as a symbol of ambition, courage, and unmatched military genius. Alexander was born in 356 BC in the ancient kingdom of Macedonia, in what is now northern Greece. His father, King Philip II, was a powerful warrior who transformed Macedonia into a dominant military force. His mother, Olympias, believed her son was destined for greatness and often told him he was chosen by the gods. From a young age, Alexander showed intelligence, confidence, and fearlessness. As a boy, Alexander received the finest education of his time. At just 13 years old, he became a student of Aristotle, one of the greatest philosophers in history. Under Aristotle's guidance, Alexander studied science, medicine, philosophy, literature, and politics. This education shaped his mind and taught him to think beyond war, to see leadership as a tool to unite cultures and ideas. When Alexander was only 20 years old, his father was assassinated. Suddenly, the young prince became king. Many rival cities believed he was too young and inexperienced to rule. They were wrong. Alexander acted quickly and decisively, crushing rebellions and securing his throne. He proved himself not just as a king, but as a fearless leader. Soon after, Alexander launched one of the greatest military campaigns in history. He crossed into Asia and attacked the massive Persian Empire, the most powerful force of the ancient world. Against overwhelming odds, Alexander led his army with brilliant strategy and unstoppable determination. Battle after battle, he defeated Persian forces that greatly outnumbered his own. Alexander conquered Asia Minor, Syria, Egypt, and Mesopotamia. In Egypt, he was welcomed as a liberator and founded the city of Alexandria, which would later become a center of learning and culture. He continued eastward, pushing his army into lands no Greek had ever reached before. Through deserts, mountains, and unknown territories, Alexander pressed on. Alexander the Great. What made Alexander truly great was his leadership. He fought alongside his soldiers, shared their hardships, and inspired loyalty wherever he went. He respected local customs and encouraged unity between different cultures. Rather than destroying civilizations, he often adopted their traditions and blended them with Greek culture. Alexander never lost a single battle. His tactics, speed, and bold decision-making made him nearly unstoppable. But years of constant war took a toll. His army grew exhausted and his health weakened. In 323 BC, at the age